So here we are again in a lovely setting called Horning, still on the Norfolk Broads. I'll walk over and show you a bit more in a little while. I'm just standing in this quiet spot for a few minutes while I speak about a certain person, Father Cocker. I don't really know you think you are, Father Cocker. Really, I don't. And as for all those women going along with you, they really should be ashamed of themselves. Does Denise B agree with you? Because I remember being on her channel when she spoke about abuse she got. But you seem to think a woman should be punched in the face. Purely for the reason of how they're talking. No. Absolutely fucking not. I don't know where you get off saying that. You're a disgusting man. If people have got something to say, then you damn well fucking say it. If Tristina wants to talk forever, let her. Oh no, according to you, she must suffer violence. That's something I'm strongly against. And to be honest, every woman should be. And that's for you, poodlehead, the one that sits by the river, the American. Yeah, I talk like Adele, and I'm not ashamed of it either. The fucking hell do you think you are? I remember when you was insulting Denise B. Well, she's very boring. You fall asleep listening to her. And she's a fellow American. You're just bitchy. Bitchy women. That's what you are. Mean girls. Still think you're at high school. And you, doctor. And you, whiteboard lady. Seriously, I don't know who the hell you lot think you are. I just don't. Hi everybody. What was said about Tristina, I'm sorry, it turns my fucking stomach. And they're all there. What's wrong with Ava? Why didn't she say anything? And what am I doing here in Norfolk, still on the Broads? What, I drove all the way from Swindon? But you don't mention that. When I was in Wyndham the other day, oh, look at her arse. You want me to believe someone sent you a shadow? What are you going to do, send that to the police? Police, here she is. Look, this is her shadow. I swear to God, Scamdor, you're thick enough to do that. It should have been. Well, what is Jean doing in Norfolk? Why on earth is she here? To expose your lies. Honestly, Father Rocker, I don't give a stuff what you think about me. You're the fucking cunt. Look at that, everybody. I'm still on the same river as I was yesterday. Only I've moved down the river a little bit. A lovely pub. That pub was built in 1697. When you get older, who the hell cares what people think about you? I'm not ashamed to have the same accent as Adele. People like that, why would I be ashamed? I don't go around insulting people because of their accents, never done it. Don't really care where people come from. You people on that channel absolutely do turn my stomach. It don't matter what it's about. SH, overdoses, anorexia, cancer. You're all there laughing and mocking. And let me say it again. Yeah, you do things like that. Karma does come knocking on your door. That's not a death threat. You choose to be wicked to people. That's what happens. So don't start crying. That's always been my view. It's lovely, peaceful here, relaxing. So once again, I've driven 200 miles just to come here. Yeah, it is beautiful, Liz. I mean, as I said yesterday, you've got 125 miles of this. Once you get right out into Norfolk, it breaks into, you know, vast areas. If you're into boating or bird watching, this is the place people like up to. That's all that channel is, an abuse channel. Who hasn't been abused on that channel? How many? And the reason those women on there don't speak out, they know they're going to get abuse. Old whiteboard lady, she'll know she'll cop it. Imagine the images they hear make of her. I can see them now. Hello, Denise. Sorry, I can't walk too near the boats. I'm too angry for that, and there's too many people around. Yeah, and you, Liz. Disgusting way you've been treated. And that's for content. Think of that live that went out recently. All those stupid images, me in my car at Swindon, when here I am in Norfolk. Just stop and think about how thick and a liar someone's got to be to keep doing that. But you know, I only listened to those lives just before I came out. And I just thought to myself, not one of those women said to him, well, hang on, what's Jean doing in Wyndham in Norfolk on a Thursday evening? Why is she there? Tomorrow I'm going to Norwich. That's where I'll be. But they don't question him. Never ever question him. Too scared to. They know what will happen. The only one that's ever questioned him is her debt. That's all. And what does he say to her? Shut up. Because you're not allowed to question him. He says something and it must be true. Well, I can assure everybody it's not true that I live in Swindon. The Swan Inn, Horn Inn, Norfolk. But you know, what sort of channel is it where they invite guests on who talk about women should be physically assaulted? What kind of channel is that? And it's all entertaining. Who tunes in for that entertainment? Every single woman there should have said something. Because you're saying it to somebody who's already been assaulted. Same as for me. I'll try euthanasia. When he knows damn well what I already said. But who the hell is that Father Cocker? Just who? He came along recently and he assaults every damn woman as if he knows what's going on when he don't. I've never known such disgusting pigs in all my life. But it's the women who get to me the most. People who declare they're ex-nurses, and I just don't get it. They enjoy hearing that a woman should be pounded in the face because of what she might be talking about. Where was she a nurse? In a hospital? God forbid. How many times do hospitals see women coming in physically abused? And you, Denise, oh, your job. Because you open your mouth and speak. How dare you, Denise? I don't really care what you do, Scamdor. I'm just waiting for you to make the first move. Because as I posted not long ago, just because I spoke to you first, I still have rights. It's not your right to make all those lives about me. And stick by, well, she spoke to me first. No, don't work like that. What was you doing on Denise's channel? I was there months. If I'm harassing you, why was you there? How many YouTube channels are there? You lot keep making a point of saying that. Millions. So what was you doing there? Why was you saying to Denise, why do you have her on this channel? And said I was the abortion from the bin. And now I need to try euthanasia. That's what you did.
That's such a good plan and trick.
You told Gilly she's not got long left to live. That's why that comment about your mother came back at you. You're the one that talks like that. You like to twist it, don't you, Scandal? Poor old Isabella. I hope she's okay. I've not seen her. Look what she suffered. She's Irish. I can't even hear any Irish in her accent. Not one bit. But no, she's Irish. And my accent, well, it's just horrible. But you know, I was born in the capital, so basically, Poodlehead, it's tough shit. And whiteboard lady, how many times do you come into my posts? How many times? You're like my fucking stalker. Here you go up on a live and complain. And yes, Scabdo, I blocked you because you've had me blocked for bloody months. But how many times was you coming into my posts? So I got fed up with you. Got rid of you. Be gone. Oh, but from your point of view, I'm not allowed to talk. All those images you've made of me. All the lives. Look at that chart Bron put out. Yesterday, I think it was. 18% share I have of your abuse. And she gets the most, 38%. And that's what you class entertainment. That's your job. Your job is to abuse women. This actually is what the facts are. You get paid by your subs to abuse women. Because I can't really see much else what your channel is about. You do the odd live. But even in that, you start abusing people. You can't carry out a live without abusing it. So yeah, here I am. I didn't have to come very far. But you never mentioned, Scamdor, what people would say if I'm driving up and down from Swindon. You didn't actually mention that bit. I noticed that. I think they would find that quite odd. But 10 minutes down the road, no, I don't think they'd think anything. Because they know I work, so you know, I am meant to leave my home now and again. People sailing, younger people in rowing boats.
And there's one in front of his baby brother.
So as I say, you do your worst, Scandal. I'll be waiting to hear. Because you don't seem to realise, on my mind the whole time is taking you to court. But as I got moving coming and a lot going on, But rest assured, you won't be forgotten. And Poodlehead, keep your mouth shut. And the doctor. And a few others. If that's the only evidence you got, Doctor, that I said it's karma that your mother died, is that it? Oh God, I got a lot more. A lot more filth, disgusting things. Yeah, my old car does well, doesn't it? Driving up and down from Swindon the whole time. Really good. Great car. Yeah, the water is calm. It is warm here. Well, it's been warm for days. I'm sure it's the same all over England. Nothing better than mooring your boat and going into the pub. Yeah, I will, Liz. There's always plenty of places I could go to. Well, I've not even been out to the coast yet, have I? A lot of Norfolk, though. Norfolk is very remote. You know, that's where the royals like to be. You could go to those beaches and my God, you'd just be on your own. So that's Horning for you all. I love this willow tree. Wonder how many years that's been there. Quite a few. Just along the river, not very far, still in Horning, just up there. There's a pub called the Ferry Inn, and in 1941 it was bombed by the Germans and 22 people died. I think there was only 25 people in the pub at the time, 22 of them died. And then I think it was the 1960s, the thatch roof on it caught fire. That's a nice pub, but I think it's got new owners lately. Now don't forget, send my shadow to the police. This is her shadow. Her name's Jean, and she lives in Swindon. You do that, Scabdor. Because to be honest, I'm fucking laughing me fucking tits off. Right. Everybody, thank you for joining me. And tomorrow will be a very, very short live coming from Tombland in Norwich City. Probably about 1 o'clock, but it will be very, very short. And then Tuesday I might make another one from Norwich, another live, which will be a bit longer. Alright, thank you everybody. Bye for now.